Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing really well. Hope you had a great summer. That went quick, didn't it? The summer holidays just absolutely flew by. But it was so good. Let me know in the comments below what you got up to. It was just full on, jam-packed, full-on summer holiday, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And I just loved spending the whole 6 weeks with Atticus. It was lovely. So as you watch this, we are into September, so obviously it is time for my August favourites. Now this is quite an interesting one. In the summer holidays, I haven't been shopping as much as I probably normally would when Atticus is at school, for many reasons. Kids just don't generally like shopping, do they? When we have gone, it's been for other things. So I haven't really done a lot of shopping. Really, to be honest, really felt like it. We spent a lot of the holiday travelling. I picked up a few things here and there where we went to, but not done an awful lot of shopping. So the things I've got to show you today, things that I've been using a lot in August, absolutely loving as always. I look at these products, they just scream August to me. So I thought these are the things I'm going to show you. So before I get into my favourites, I'd like to give a big thanks to Dramatica. Now Dramatica is the sponsor of my August favourites, so a big thank you to them. I'll show you my tube here. It is a personalised treatment plan for your skin. I'll take you back to the beginning. Dramatica assessed my skin, so I sent 3 photos, one head on and one of each side. I get an email the next day telling me about my skin, diagnosing if I have any skin problems, etc. Now I have never had the best skin my whole life, really. Going back years and years and years, I suffered with lots and lots of spots, and I still do. But most of my issues would be aging, because that's a natural thing, it's a normal thing. I will be 49 this year, so aging was my big one. And also I can have quite enlarged pores. I suffer with some redness at times, and I've also noticed, as well as time has gone on, my eyelids get quite sore and red also. So when the lady came back to me, she actually said that I could have a condition called rosacea. I don't know if that's spelled right, rosacea. So obviously my treatment plan will reflect that. So I only received this about 3 days ago in the post, so I have used it twice. My treatment plan is for me to apply this every single evening. So in this video I am going to show you a picture of my skin, obviously without makeup now. So that is my skin, how it is at the moment. So what I will do, I am going to use this every single evening. I'm going to apply it after I've cleansed my face, and then I will show you in another video my results. So Dramatica's mission is to make expert dermatology advice and evidence-based formulas accessible and affordable to everyone. It contains ingredients that cannot be bought over the counter. So I am really excited to try this. As you know, if you watch my videos, I love to try new skincare. Anything that will give me an improvement to the appearance of my skin, I am here for. So I am really excited to try this. Their mission statement also I absolutely love. Confidence in your skin starts with confidence in your skincare. And as I have got older, back in the day, it used to be enough to not really worry about how I wash my face or what creams put on, because I could cover that up with makeup. Now, for me, it's the opposite. My skincare is so important to me, and then, to be honest, makeup is secondary, because without the good skincare, the makeup's not going to look good anyway. So I really love my skincare, and I'm so excited to try this. Another great thing as well, the team is always on hand to support you. You can reach out at any time with any concerns you have about your treatment, and you can also request changes to your treatment if you wanted to. I really love it. It is a personalised treatment plan, personalised formula and a personalised service, and I don't think you can get any better than that, really. So I am going to be your tester. I am going to use Dramatica on my skin every single night, and then I will show you the differences in an upcoming video. So if you would like to sign up for your own personalised formula, you will find the link in the description box below. Now, if you use the code Julie, which is on screen now, you'll get your first month for only £2.90, which is fab. Then if you'd like to continue and you're happy, you will get 10% off your second month, which is normally £24.99. Tap on the link, go ahead and get your free digital consultation. You can do that 24/7 and use my code and have a go with Dramatica. That is Dramatica, and now it is time for my favourites. So where shall we start? Okay, I am going to start with something that it's shoes / sandals that have been literally on my feet, apart from when I'm in the house, obviously, throughout August. On all my long walking, exploring, sightseeing, these were on my feet. Now, I'm showing these because I cannot recommend these enough to anyone that's watching. If you want a comfortable sandal, for just normal walking every day to day, but also as well if you are going on lots of exploring, walking, adventures, etc. Honestly, you cannot get better than these. Go with every outfit, obviously, for cosmetic reasons, but the comfort, I have not had one blister or any achy feet from these, and I have walked miles and miles in these. So obviously I've got the ones, I know last year I had the ones with the buckle that comes around here, but this year I just got the slip-on ones, and these have been absolutely amazing. Atticus also wore some when we went to Rome, and his feet never hurt him. He never complained once about achy feet. Absolutely amazing. So these Birkenstocks are a firm August favourite and will continue to be. I'll just keep wearing them until it gets a bit colder. I absolutely love them, and they are worth every single penny. I got mine from Shoe, I believe I got mine from Shoe, but you can get them in lots and lots of places, can't you? And yeah, absolutely great for lots and lots of walking. So I wanted to show you them because they have been on my feet constantly. Next one. There's only one makeup product because, like I mentioned, I haven't been shopping as such. So I got this one online. I got this from, did I get this from Look Fantastic or ASOS? One of the two. So it is the NARS Liquid blush in Orgasm. So I have the Orgasm powder blush, and it's just a classic shade, isn't it? It's a lovely shade, but I have found that it's not particularly long lasting. Now this is different. As you can see, I've got it on today. Now I haven't long applied my makeup, so obviously it's there, but I have noticed when I've been on days out, etc., you can still see the colour towards the end of the day, which I couldn't with the powder. So this is absolutely fantastic, and it is such a pretty colour. Now one thing I am going to tell you, if you do purchase this, I know it's quite a common thing with this product. Now, when I first got it, I'm not going to do it now because it will go back to how it was. So when I first got it, I twisted the cap off, which I thought was the way to do it, because it does come with a pump, even though if you twist it off, it doesn't look like it does. And I was having to drip the product out, and I was wasting so much, and it just wasn't good. And then coincidentally on my Instagram, an ASOS advert was actually talking about this product. Very strange. And showing that actually you don't twist it off. What you do is pull it off. And then you see you have a pump, because if you twist it off, the pump, hang on, the pump will get stuck in there. which is what happened to me for a long time. And then I saw the ASOS advert, and then I realised that you actually pull it off. So do remember, if you do get it, don't twist it, pull it. But the product is lovely. It's like it's the Orgasm Pink. It's the same colour, but obviously in a liquid form. So really enjoyed that. I wear that every time I wear makeup, and really love how it feels, the formula and the colour. So that's a great August favourite. There are two more sort of beauty items, but not makeup. So while I was in Rome, we went to Rome recently. If you haven't watched the vlogs, you can watch vlog 1, 2 and 3 below. I went into Sephora. There was nothing in like makeup wise that I needed, but I was quite interested in some of their like tools as such. So the first one is something very basic, and you all probably have it, but I actually didn't have one. I used one a long time ago and have never bothered since. And I think you can get like ones that probably aren't so good, but I saw this one in Sephora and I thought, okay, it's going to be pretty good, and it is. So it's a simple eyelash curler. It's a really good one. Like I say, you can get rubbish ones, can't you? But this is absolutely fab. It really, if I show you, if I come in a bit closer, you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it has, I'll always curl my lashes before I put the mascara on. That seems to work best for me, and I'm really enjoying, I got this in Rome and I've used it every time I've worn makeup since, so really like that. And then the next one from Sephora, it comes in this little velvet pouch. Now again with this, the same thing. I'd seen lots of these about, and you can even get them in places, I guess like Home Bargains. I've seen them for a couple of pounds. And I've ummed and ahed over getting one. Then I saw this one in Sephora, thought, oh, that looks good, I like that. So it is a face roller. I absolutely love using this. So I'll use this at night. So you've got the big stone here, and then you've got the little one there. So what I'll do, cleanse my face, and then I'll always make sure before I use it my face is moisturised. It just glides along easier. And then I will go out like this, the same up here, round here, and then I'll use the little one for round here. A leaflet did come with it to tell you how to use it, and I'm really enjoying that. I've been using that a lot since I got back, and it comes in a nice little pouch as well for travel, so that is really fab. Next, two little perfumes. So with me, every time, so when I go, not necessarily on like a little break, but if I go on like a big break, I like to have a perfume, and then when I smell that perfume, it will always remind me of that place. Let me know if anyone else does that. So for example, when we went to New York back in January, I had a certain perfume. Last year for Ibiza, and I wanted to do the same for Rome, but I didn't want to spend loads of money, and I also didn't really want to go to loads of shops and blah blah. So anyway, I read about these. I can't remember how I heard about them now. I really can't remember. But anyway, I read about these, and they are from Marks and Spencer's. They're from the Wellbeing range, and the one I wore to Rome every day in Rome was Ease. Okay, and it has notes of cypress, patchouli, eucalyptus and sage. Oh, it's so good. I've actually got this one on today. I'm going to spray a bit more now. Oh, it's so good. Now, one thing I am going to say, they're not extremely long lasting. So you do find yourself reapplying throughout the day. But saying that, it will last 2 or 3 hours, and the smell is just absolutely gorgeous. And I think they're about £10, which is really great. So this is the one I used in Rome, Ease. And then while I was in Marks and Spencer's, I quickly popped there before we went away, I got this one. Now this one is meant to be a dupe for Sandals 33, I think, and I can see why. This one is called Warmth. And apparently when everyone got like wind of that it was a dupe for Sandals 33, it just flew off the shelves, sold out online, everything else. But you can sort of, it's died down a bit and you can get it now. And this has got notes of, let's have a look, cardamom, cinnamon something, because I haven't got my glasses on, cedar wood and Birchwood. This is lovely. This is really, really lovely. And you'd probably think, well, a warmth smell in summer, but it does work. It does work. So they have been really nice. Like I say, this one I wore constantly in Rome, and I've been putting this one on as well. So really, really love them. And for £10, they are fab. Okay, we have two more favourites. Let's do a book, and then I'll end with a YouTube favourite, which I've been absolutely loving. Okay. Book. I have been getting through this throughout August. I took it on holiday with me. I've been reading it when I can, and I'm getting through it. I mean, it's quite a big, thick book, and I'm getting through it. So I am, if you see, I have that much left, so I'm over halfway. I'm 2/3 of the way through it. It is called The Marriage Portrait by Maggie O'Farrell. It's the Sunday Times bestseller. It was shortlisted for the Women's Prize for Fiction 2023. Okay, this is different. This is very, very different. It's a very different book for me, and for me, being honest, at times have struggled to fully immerse myself in it, because it is such a different way of writing. Her description of absolutely everything is so detailed, and so it's amazing. Her detailing is amazing, and it's such a different way of writing to any book I've ever read. But I am so glad that I persevered, and I didn't just think, oh no, I'm going to leave that, because I hate to do that with books. If I buy a book, I like to give it a good old chance, and I like to finish it. And I am so pleased, because I've got to a point with this book that I'm really, really enjoying it, and I'm wondering what is going to happen. So I will read out the back for you. Okay, so shortlisted for the Women's Prize for Fiction, a Sunday Times and New York Times bestseller, Guardian Book of the Year, and a Reese's Book Club pick. Okay, so the storyline is, in the winter of 1561, Lucrezia, Duchess of Ferrara, is taken on an unexpected visit to a country villa by her husband, Alfonso. As they sit down to dinner, it occurs to her that their journey to this lonely place has a sinister purpose. He intends to kill her. The Marriage Portrait is the story of a singular young woman who must battle for survival amidst the splendour and treachery of the Italian Renaissance. Reviews say ingenious, inventive, humane, wry and truthful, finely written and vividly imagined and immersive. And it is, I'd say, yes, read this book. It's different. It's amazingly written. The story is very, very good. And like I say, I've got to a point where I'm really like, I'm thinking, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Like last night, I was sitting in bed reading it. The only reason I stopped really was I could hardly keep my eyes open. So this has been in my suitcases throughout August, and I've been picking it up when I have time. I'll definitely be finished this within a week. So yeah, give it a go. Can recommend this one. And my last favourite, very, very different for me. It's a YouTube channel, but not your typical YouTube channel. The channel is actually called Mentor Pilot. So it's an aviation channel. It's an aviation channel, but he does it in such a way, he is absolutely fantastic. He obviously does videos on different plane crashes, real life story of like plane crashes, so many different things. You think, God, Julie, that sounds really, really like morbid enough. But if you watch one of his videos, he does it in such a way, he explains every single step of the story leading up to the accident, what caused the accident. So much detail. I feel after watching, and I've watched a lot of videos of his, like I say, I watch them when I'm washing up and that. I'm absolutely loving it. Really, really immersive, and the way he does it, so clever, and his editing and what he shows on screen is superbly done. Absolutely amazing. I can't rave about this guy enough. And I think if you watch the videos, it can go two ways. It can either, if you've got a fear of flying, it could possibly give you even more of a fear of flying, maybe. Or it could go the way of understanding more what can happen. The logistics and, you know, of a plane, the different you know, the different workings of the plane. It gives you such a deep understanding that it can also make you less afraid to fly also, because he does, you know, it's obvious that really, you know, the accidents are so rare. With the accidents, obviously, you know, so many improvements and different rules were changed, and I'm just finding it so interesting. So that is Mentor Pilot, which I can thoroughly recommend having a watch. If it's not your cup of tea, fair enough, but if it is your cup of tea, you will absolutely love it. They are my August favourites. So the next one obviously will be September's favourites, which I imagine will be more full of autumny things. I can't believe we are on the way to autumn. Remember, my link for Dramatica is in the description box below. Use my code Julie, and I will show you how I've been getting on with it in another video. So I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye.